Welcome back, YouTube. BigSweetC here with you, ready to continue our journey through Dishonored 2. It's time we head back to Meagan Foster. We've got Sokolov over our shoulder. We've got one woman left to find. So let's do it. Alright. Doesn't look like I don't think we should have too many enemies to deal with. Considering I've already been here and pretty much feel like I've taken everybody out. Alright, so the hell. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Homeboy's chilling, just sitting there? Never seen that before. Alright. MBD. It's all good. We just need to get out of here anyway. Looks like we're gonna do just that. We'll come on over here. I think we can start running now. Here we go. Look at this. There's your boy.
How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Yeah, let's go back. Oh, the dreadful whale. Haha, I called it the bloated. Ooh, look at that. I called it the bloated whale. Assault and lethal. Oh, man. Overall chaos level is still low. But man, I was not so good that time. Man. Assault lethal. Ugh. Sorry. I did get 6 out of 6 runes, 1 out of 1 outsider shrines, 8 out of 8 bone charms, just 4 of 6 paintings, and only 2 of 4 blueprints. Son of a bitch. Oh well. You know, it is what it is. It gives you replayability, you know. Wouldn't want a game to just fucking be shitty after first playthrough. And this game is definitely not one of those. You know, it's definitely one of those that you want to play over and over and over again. Because you figure out different ways how to do things, and you just try and help yourself get better. Alright. Return to the dreadful whale. Where's all my shit? I don't have my diary out anymore. And what's with the crazy music? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna quick save. Oh shit.
The void, but somehow different this time.
Shit. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
Shit. So she's an illegitimate daughter. The rightful heir.
I told you. You're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business. Well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year. I promise.
Damn. That's brutal. Having to watch your younger sister get everything just because you happen to be the love child of a fucking affair. Damn.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
Cold-blooded.
We were just playing.
What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's line. She broke it.
Little girls being little girls. Damn.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
Damn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. Here's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
The sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether
Damn.
my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not.
It is hard to know that, but that's kind of stuff you should know. Damn. Fucking Joker shit right there. Telling you one thing, whether you believe it or don't know to believe it or not. Fucking Christ. Brutal shit, man. Fucking brutal shit.
When I was young,
Alright.
the loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Damn. Minded his mush. Molded his mind into mush. Melded his mind into mush.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Make your way through the void. Nice little picture of Sokolov. Thank you. Say your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for bringing Anton back. You got it, man. No problem. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll do a little quick save. And then we'll, you know, this one will be a little short. The previous one was a little long. Saving Sokolov and then going back for what's his face. Probably would have been faster if I would have taken out what's his face first. and then went to go kill or collect Sokolov.
Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaca's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
Blood of the Abel house. Of the Abel house. Retort battle. Alright, so I think there's actually something you can fix in the second time you visit the boat, and I don't think I did. I think there was a leak. It doesn't look like there's a leak anymore. Get rid of that. Where? Give me those incendiary bolts. Incendiary bolts. Alright. It looks like there's something like living down here, but okay, no big deal. Let's go up and excuse me, and we'll talk with the rest of our associates, see what they have to say.
Ah, the Empress has risen. A peaceful sleep, I hope. Nothing like the pillows at Dunwall Tower, made of goose feathers.
Sit down when you want to talk.
Who said that? Trip to the Marcus. Oh. Looks like he's starting to talk again. That's good. Emily. Sit down when you're ready to talk. Still, I begun work on a canvas.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Kaldwin?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. I called her Delilah Copperspoon in a description of her in a previous episode. And that was because I knew her from the DLC from the first one. And then I apologized a couple episodes ago after that, that I called her. Dear Passenger, I'd like to offer my apologies. First to Anton, who I called a senile old goat. Second, my apologies. But now that we've all had time to enjoy, can someone please exterminate every last blood fly on my ship? Eradicate the blood fly infestation. Alright, so that looks like we can do that. Can eradicate some blood flies. We'll go ahead and get every single one of them. So, looks like we got the ones down here. We'll go upstairs. And, yeah, it kind of seems like you do chores on every time you come back here. I'm not sure what the last one was. Again, because, I missed it. But I'm sure it was very important. Much like what we're doing now. Meagan Foster's notebook. Give me that belly jelly? I don't know. Where are these infestations? All around me are infestations. Alright. I don't see any infestations here. Okay. We'll go back inside. Go back downstairs. We'll go outside. See if there's any bug infestations here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, okay. And then we'll come back down here. We'll check out one more level. See if we have any infestations. Oh, look at this. Oh. What's this? Did we read that already? Yep, yes we did. Have we read this one? Yes we have. We'll read this one just in case. Already have, okay.
The Royal Conservatory. This place was commissioned by my grandfather in my grandmother's name.
My grandfather and my grandmother's name. Alright, let's go ahead and... Do we have... I mean... Did I kill them all? What did I come across? Oh, look at that. Another incendiary bolt. It looks like I got all of them. I mean... I don't know what else to say. Doesn't look like. Alright, well we'll look around. Give it a good old once over. Just see if there's any infestations coming on. Alright, and then this is
Medicinal
what's her face?
supplies are low. I might have to go out for extract of blood ox liver and some leche thistle seeds.
Yeah, those leche thistle seeds. You know? Shit. Yeah, I did. Let's just check out. Confer with your... Oh. Oh, okay. Guess I already did.
When I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is... missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Meagan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Meagan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Alrighty. What do we got here?
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanus was a good man. Jindosh won't be making his army of clockwork soldiers.
I know. I make
Delilah.
sure that...
My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened.
Alright.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Okay. Looks like that's where we're headed next. Unless...
Meagan Foster keeps up a hard front, but she's been good to me. If I don't see you again, you've got my ongoing gratitude.
Ongoing gratitude. Alright, we'll just get the skiff going, and then we'll wrap this one up. Again, like I said, this one will be a little shorter because the last one was kind of long. But we got a lot accomplished, so it's good. It's good. It's good.
We'll take the skiff.
Yeah,
I don't
we
want to
will.
bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yup.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, get that scarf up over your face. You know, because no one knows what their Empress looks like. I mean, I guess that's... you could. I never... excuse me. Lived under monarchy times. So I you know, I don't know. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated. Hence the reason we're going into the Syria Gardens district. And the witches from Delilah's coven can walk among blood flies without harm. Oh, Delilah is from a coven, huh? So she is part of the occult. The Oculus Occult, or whatever it's called. MBD. You know, I've taken out my fair share of occult members. We'll just, you know, just had to add Delilah to the list. Alright, let's see what we got here.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Meagan. See you soon.
Alright. Well, so here we go. Let's see, meet Meagan at the skiff. Check. Find out what Byrne knows. Alright, so looks like we're going to Overseer Burns first, and then we're going to the Royal Conservatory. But either way, like I said, we're just going to wrap this one up. It's going to be a little bit short because the last one was a little bit long. So yeah, we'll just end it right there, and we'll get a big, good, fresh start on the Royal Observatory in the next one. Either way, I hope you guys are checking out this Dishonored 2 because it is fucking really fun. I have been having a shit ton of fun, especially if you like the first one. Like I said, it's not super different, but the differences give it a whole new, fresh take on the gameplay. And I dig it, so I hope you're digging it too. Either way, that's going to wrap this one up. BigSweetC, that's me, wishing YouTube, that's you, a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it might be. As long as you're watching, I'm wishing you a wonderful watching time. That's going to do it for this one. Sweetness, signing off. Peace.